With us on the broadcast is Juan journalist from Narasi TV in Jakarta in Indonesia. Thank you so much for taking our time and speaking to us. I want to understand from you, what is the latest as far as the probe is concerned regarding the 17-year-old suspect who's been nabbed? What sort of evidence have the police found so far? We have been receiving reports that some powder has been found at the home of the suspect.
Yeah. Among the victims, the suspect, a 17-year-old male student of the school, also sustained serious injuries and is under medical care to this day. So he has not been interrogated yet by the police. But the police said the perpetrator was carrying 7 explosives. 4 of them exploded at two locations, while the other 3 did not. Investigators have also reviewed CCTV footage showing the suspect's activities before the explosion. At least there are 2 pieces of evidence that the police have gathered. First, there are explosive powders. Like what you said, the police also found notes that were possibly related to the motive of the perpetrator. But what is written has not been announced yet to the people.
Indeed, the officials have not yet revealed a lot, but they have stated, as you've mentioned as well, that they seized explosive powder and some sort of extremist writings as well. What's known about this so far? Has there been any revelation about the motive, any hints that the police has been giving?
Investigations led by the police are ongoing until now to determine the motive behind this act, with bullying and potential terrorism as key points under scrutiny. But nothing has yet been announced regarding the motive. But the strongest suspicion that is circulating right now in the public is that the perpetrator is a bullying victim. So no real link to the terrorism until now from the police.
Indeed, and as you've mentioned, the police is still keeping the scope for possible links to radical and hate groups open as well. Have they emphasized anything further on this front, or have they just left it at this particular statement? Have they revealed anything about possible links, or have they just stated that this is one possibility that they are looking into at the moment?
There are still no motive that has been released by the police, but I think the investigators look for all possibilities. But so far, no conclusive evidence of direct links to hate or radical groups has been disclosed publicly. Yet, the investigation is ongoing to uncover further evidence regarding the motive and potential accomplices. But some observers suspect that this incident was not related to terrorism. There is also a suspicion by the government that the perpetrator was influenced by online games that contain violent content. So the government is discussing plans to restrict online games that contain violent content to children, for example, like PUBG game. But so far, the strongest suspicion is all about the bullying suspicions that that the perpetrator is a victim of the bullying.
Indeed, since you're on the ground, I also wanted to understand from you, we do know that there were 96 people who were injured, there were 29 who were hospitalized as well. Is their condition becoming better at the moment? And also, what sort of reactions are we getting from parents, since this has taken place near a school as well? What's the conversation largely taking place on social media in Indonesia regarding this particular incident?
Yes, at least 96 people were injured, most of whom are students. The injured suffered burns, shrapnel wounds, and other trauma, with until November 10, 29 victims still receiving medical treatment in hospitals, and 1 victim is in critical condition and undergoing surgery. But after 3 days from the incident, the condition is getting better until now. And about the parents also worried about this incident, and they demand the police and the government to find out about the motive of this incident, and they want the government to assure that this incident will not going to happen again in the future.